We got an email today confirming that we have the once-in-a-lifetime exclusive chance to meet with the architect of IU, Billy B.T. Johnson. It was the only time he was willing to do it, and I am so honored to meet him. Let's get started. Billy B.T. Johnson, Amelia Mannheim, it is an absolute honor.
Sure it is.
Okay, so today we're just going to be talking about some of your greatest architectural feats.
Feet? I usually work with my hands.
Right. Okay, well, so as the former architect of IU, what ideas brought you into making these elegant buildings on our campus?
You know, whenever I think about a college, which I do all the time, the one thing that kind of sticks in my mind is regret.
Regret.
Regret. You ever feel like you ate too much at a Chinese buffet? You ever wish you would have made the first move? That's the kind of feeling I want my buildings to structuralize.
Why is that?
I want you to feel like you belong here only because you're paying so much that in reality, the buildings feel like they're a structure that you paid for. And then you'll regret it later.
Well, I never thought of it that way.
And that is why I'm looking forward to the building of the bell tower.
Well, what are some of your inspirations that helped you make the buildings we have today?
Well, one day I was in a forest. That's all the information I'm really comfortable with disclosing. And I looked at this massive boulder. It was made of limestone. And I thought to myself, what if this was a building?
That's interesting. I thought...
Which is why I wanted to make the bell tower into limestone.
Oh. Okay. Mr. Johnson, my next questions are going to be a lot more serious. The first one being about the black mold extraction in the dorms. I just want to know, what are your plans to get
Bell
rid of...
tower.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, sorry, I thought you were finished. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. So what are your plans to get rid of the black mold in the dorms?
Black mold? What are you talking about?
The black mold that keeps coming back in Foster and McNutt dorms. It's very wide. Billy.
Oh yeah, so the bell tower is gonna be the greatest advancement on our campus for sure. The world, maybe.
Okay. Cut. Billy, we went through this. You just have to answer my questions.
You know, you're right. I should be answering your questions, but have you seen the bell tower?
Yes. We've seen the bell tower. It's under construction as we speak. I just want to know about the black mold situation. Kids are getting sick out here.
You're right. You know, our construction workers are at their best when it comes to fixing the best buildings on campus. And like I said, possibly the world. It comes to show that most of the time we don't show appreciation for these workers. Even though we see them all the time, they're unnoticed. But one thing I do notice is that they are going to do their best by building my bell tower.
Okay, can we just skip to the next question? I want to get this over with as quickly as possible. Jesus. Okay, what is your next project going to be, Mr. Johnson?
I'm glad you asked that. A lighthouse.
The